Hey, it's Dave. We're talking about rule number 6 of the playbook, make a list and use it, and a little bit of rule number 7, which is expand your network. And I'm going to show you a tool you can use in your Coach Online office that will help you do both of those things. It's called the Advanced Customer Search. You can find it under My Business, My Customers, Advanced Customer Search. I'm going to give you a couple of different ways that I use this tool really quickly. Mainly what I want to do is sort of show you the power that's involved with it and then let you take your creative mind and use it to connect with your customers. So first of all, this is where you can look up an order really quickly if you know customer information. So if Bob Smith had a problem with his Shakeology order, I could come in here and find it really easily, okay? And so that's a really good way to use this, but I like to use it to look for people that I don't already have a lot of contact with. So one of the ways I do that, I'll show you a couple different searches that I do and give you some ideas, but again, I want you guys to kind of rely on yourself. So I don't use this information up here. I use order information and product information to find people who are taking products like Shakeology or Energize. Let me show you how you do that really quickly. First thing I like to do is I like to use order date between. So that limits the search. This business center that I'm poking around in here has been open, I don't know, several years, like 2 or 3 years. And so it's got a lot of customers. So if I don't limit the date range here, I'm going to get a lot of orders, and it's not going to necessarily give me actionable information. It might, and I'll talk about that in a second. But here's what I usually do. Today is March 6th. I'll usually go back a couple of months, okay? And here's what I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for people who are not on Home Direct, but are taking Shakeology, and I'll show you why in just a second. So I go down here to Team Beachbody. This should already be checked, but let me just double check it. Yes, Shakeology is checked. And you can see like Boost bundles are here. You can find people who are on specific bundles. You can find people, I like one other search I'll look for a lot is people who are taking Energize. Like if I can find somebody who's taking Shakeology and Energize, or Energize and Recover, or Shakeology and a bundle, that's a better customer than somebody who's just taking Shakeology. But I want to look just at Shakeology right now. And these are, again, people who've ordered within the last couple of months through this particular business center who are not on Home Direct. So let's just take a look at this one. Jenny Spalding. Okay, whoops. There's all our contact info. And it's exactly a month ago that she ordered Shakeology. Now, this isn't like a super hot one because if I find somebody, and I do find these as I go through and do this search, I'll find people who have 2 or 3 months of Shakeology orders not on Home Direct. That's a really easy person for me to go and say, hey, you are just paying way too much for shipping. Just get Home Direct and get this person on Home Direct. But this is somebody, this Jenny Spalding, this is somebody who's on my radar screen because if she's been using Shakeology, then it's time for another bag because it's been exactly a month since she ordered. That's one way that I use this advanced customer search. So again, my customers, let's go back. But there are a lot of different things you can do with this. It's very powerful. Again, you can look at people who came from just your site. Look at who your customer leads are. You can figure out if people are club members or not. So this is another one. I'll look for people who are not club members to market to them all access on demand. If they've ordered, you can go in here and I can look back. Maybe I would go further back with this one. I go maybe 2 years back. Look for somebody who's ordered several programs over the last couple of years. That's somebody who, okay, every couple of months you order a new program. Why don't you just become a subscriber? Like so much easier, right? And again, like a way for that discussion is going to lead me where? To the All Access Challenge Pack, right? And a discussion about that. One of the ways you can use this. Other things to think about doing are if there's a new program, like if Tony's coming out with a new program, just because I see 22-minute hardcore here, right? I'll look at people who have ordered 22-minute hardcore from me or his other programs, like other Tony programs, if Tony's coming out with a new program, and then I'll talk to those folks about getting whatever the new program is. Maybe through All Access, maybe not, just kind of depends. Main thing is for them to understand, hey, by the way, Tony's coming out with a new program. By the way, I don't know that Tony is coming out with a new program. I'm just using that as an example. Because you can do the same thing with Autumn, right? Like who's ordered the 21-day fix when Country Heat comes out? Well, who are my best customers for Country Heat? They're people who did the 21-day fix. Country Heat actually wasn't a program that I did or was even really into, but it was a decent seller for us, not because of anything I did, because people like Autumn. How did I know that people liked Autumn? because they bought other programs from Autumn. And so that's one of the ways that I'll use this advanced customer search here as well. You're going to find a lot of customer leads from Beachbody if you've been getting them. If you're regularly making Success Club and qualifying for customer leads, you're going to find a ton of customer leads. Those are people who probably are not on your list because you're probably not friends with them on Facebook. They're probably not in your contacts, right? Those are people where you're now expanding your network with people who are already customers of yours. Those customers have a tendency to order products multiple times. So that is the advanced customer search. Again, you find it in my business, My Customers, advanced customer search. I love this thing, and every time I talk to people about this, we have little discussions about other creative ways to use it. If you have a great one, please message me. I would love to know what it is so that I can pass that on to other people, and we can all get better at making a list and using it and expanding our network. All right, that's it for now. Number 7.